Here's how I make a basic single-track guitar recording in Garageband. I use a MacBook Air and the Garageband program comes pre-installed. The interface I use is the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 and I use Sennheiser HD 280 Pro headphones. You can follow the links below to check these products out. Here's how we get connected. Put the lead into the back of the interface. Then we connect the other end of the lead to the computer. Plug the guitar cable into the left-hand jack of the interface. And then plug the guitar in. Plug your headphones into the computer. Then we're ready to go. So the first thing we do is go to the applications folder on the computer and find Garageband. Double click on the Garageband icon. It automatically opens in the last project that you are working on, which in my case was some Beano style guitar licks. So what we want to do is head up and click on File. Then we want New, click on that. So now what we want to do is make sure that Empty Project is highlighted, which it is. So we click down here on Choose, bottom right of the screen. We've got the guitar plugged into the first input on the Scarlett, so that's correct. Make sure this is ticked. I want to hear my instrument as I play and record. At the moment, I'm not using the headphones, so it says I hear sound from MacBook Air speakers. This is the one we want to connect the guitar. Under Audio, it's the second option which says connect a guitar or bass to your Mac to play and record through virtual amps and pedal effects. So we make sure we've got that highlighted. Then we click Create. This is how the screen opens up. So this here is the track. These are the initial amp choices, and these are the controls for the amp. What I usually use is on the left choose Crunch Guitar, on the right choose Heartbroken, and what that does is give you a basic Marshall setup. So we'll get rid of this library now here. Make sure the speaker symbol is not highlighted. If it's highlighted, then the track will be muted. Check we've got some sound coming through. What I usually do then is click on this amp icon here, and that brings up these setting options for the amp. We can choose the speaker cabinet, and I'm going to use the British Blues 2x12. We'll leave all the other settings as they are for the moment. Close that. These are the pedals we can choose from. We've already got the high drive selected. Let's have a listen to that. We've got some options on the bar at the top here. This is the tuner. And that's showing the input on the Scarlett that we're plugged into, input 1. This one is a metronome, which we don't want, so we'll turn that off. And that is a count, which you also don't want, so we'll turn that off too. We'll close the tuner for now. When you're ready to record, press the red record button. And then to stop, press the stop button here. Pressing this key now will take you right back to the beginning, and to hear what you've recorded, press this. When you've made your recording, you can play around with the amp and effects settings while listening to what you've played. You can set the recording to loop, which is very helpful when you're working out your tones. So you go just below the main control bar here, click on that, and then you can drag it to where you want it. So we can set that going and then play around with our tones. You can scroll down the pedals and choose one that takes your fancy. Click and hold down and drag it across, then release it. It automatically comes on. You might want to play around with different cabs. You can also change the location of the microphone. To get rid of the loop, just stop the playback, then click on the looped area. To save your recording, go up to Share, click on that, come down to Export Song to Disk, title your recording here, choose where you want to save it to, then click Export. And that's how you make a simple recording of your guitar in Garageband. To listen to your recording, find the folder you saved it to, which in my case is MBG Garageband. Then find the recording itself and double click on it. And that plays it in the music app. I hope you found this very basic introduction to recording in Garageband useful. If you have, please like and share. And if you're not already, please subscribe.